Hi friends, if you feel like you are juggling a million things this summer but still trying to eat some fresh and healthy, delicious lunches, well, stick around because I am here to help. Today we're making 2 easy summer salads, a classic chicken salad recipe and a cottage cheese egg salad recipe. These are perfect to prep ahead on the weekend and then eat throughout the week. And guess what? Your free summer salad recipe guide is linked in the description below just for you with 5 different summer salad recipes available to make. First up, we are going to make our chicken salad recipe. This is something that I have always loved. I've always been a chicken salad fan. I remember going to Arby's with my mom and sister in the summer, and it was always a seasonal thing. They never had the chicken salad during the winter or fall, which I can understand, but I was always excited to get it when we would go every once in a while in the summertime, and it was so good. So we are going to be making a homemade version today so you can eat it throughout the year. All right, so I am using canned chicken and we're gonna drain these. You could buy a rotisserie chicken and shred that up, or you could buy just some chicken breasts and then cook them that way too and shred them. Whatever you wanna do is totally fine. I am doing this because it's quick and easy. So I've got my 2 cans of chicken. We're gonna throw them in our bowl. And just kind of break up the chicken chunks a little bit. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but just so they're not in the big chunks anymore. And once you get all your ingredients out for this, they will whip up really quickly. So we've got our chicken, we've got chopped celery, I already chopped this up, and we also have green onions that I've already cut up. So I am going to be using raisins today. But if you want to do fresh grapes, I always loved, that's how Arby's did it, was fresh grapes. I just don't have any, so we're using raisins. You could also use craisins. If you have dried cranberries, you could use those as well. So either one, whichever one you want to use, it will taste amazing. Just make sure if you do grapes that you cut them up a little bit. You don't want to throw whole chunks of grapes in there. Okay, so we got 1 cup of mayo. And I like the avocado mayo, but you can definitely use regular mayo if you'd like. And these will be great sandwich options if you have kids at home with you during the summer or you're going to work. Either way, but if your kids are home during the summer, this is something that you can easily throw together. You can then, they can make sandwiches from it. So if you still work and your kids are at home, I remember my mom doing that. She'd make a bunch of egg salad, then we just have egg salad sandwiches throughout the week. This is a great one for your kids to eat and then also make their own sandwich, and you don't have to worry about it. Actually, the green onions are for our next recipe. And then we need 2 tablespoons of our lemon juice. Okay, and so the last couple items we are gonna add is some honey, and I'm gonna do about a tablespoon. And then I always like adding pecans to my chicken salad. I don't have a big bag of pecans, but I do have this mixed nut variety. So I'm gonna pick out as many pecans as I can, and then might add in a couple cashews or some almonds. Because I'll be honest, I forgot to double check that we had a bag of pecans. I thought we did, but apparently we don't have a bag of just regular pecans. We only have the mixed nuts. And you could totally omit the pecans and stuff if you guys have a nut allergy or you just don't have them. It's not necessary, like you don't have to have it. I just like the added crunch and the taste of them. Okay, that's probably good. So we've got almost a half cup of nuts, and I'm just gonna throw that in our bowl as well. Okay, now that we have everything in our bowl, we'll go ahead and mix it together. And this is really good if you make it the day before, or even in the morning if you're wanting to have it for lunch, because then the flavors and just everything, really, you want it to set at least 3 to 4 hours in the fridge before you actually eat it. So just do a little prepping ahead of time and then you'll be just fine. And we're gonna package this up and then store it in the fridge. And this next recipe, the cottage cheese egg salad, is one that I am always nostalgia about. I guess my mom didn't add the cottage cheese growing up, but we had egg salad all the time in the summer and I absolutely loved it. So this is one that I honestly haven't made in a couple years. I don't know why, I just haven't, but I'm really excited to have this again in our fridge. So we need a 1/4 cup of mayo, and I am actually doubling this recipe to make extra. So the recipe to both of these will be linked below, and it will have just if you're wanting to do one batch, and then also you can do the 2 batches or whatever. But just FYI, I am doubling this. And then we need 2/3 cup of cottage cheese, but since I'm doubling it, I'm gonna do it twice. I would also love to hear, what are some of your favorite summer salads to make? Do you also get nostalgic thinking of egg salad, or did you do, I know we always did like a tuna egg salad too, which was amazing. I still love that. But I would love to hear what else you guys get nostalgic for. Now that I'm becoming a mom and like having my own kids and stuff, I often think back to like my childhood and all the fun things that we did. So I'm just curious, tell me in the comments below. I would love to connect and learn more about you all. Okay, so that is all of the mix-in ingredients that we need. If you noticed, we didn't add our eggs yet because they are on our countertop. We still need to crack those, shell them, and then chop them up. So I wanted to get everything just in our bowl first before we worried about the eggs. And also one thing to note, you can, so when I didn't really measure my salt and pepper, it's like a third, and then a third of paprika. But if you go to eat it and you're like, the flavor's not really popping, you can add some more salt, you could add some more dill. That's one thing that's nice about these, is like you can kind of taste it and add more as you go. Also, I use Dijon mustard. If you want to use regular yellow mustard, that's totally fine too. So whatever you guys prefer or have in your fridge, don't feel like you have to like go to the store and just buy a bottle of Dijon mustard just because this recipe says so when you already have yellow mustard. Like, don't worry about that. Okay, so we are going to crack our eggs. I boiled these and then hopefully it works. Sometimes, I don't know, hard-boiled eggs can be tricky sometimes with like shelling them. So I hope the shells come off really good. A trick that I learned was after you boil them, drain them right away and then get them in ice cold water. And the coldness is supposed to help like separate the egg from the shell. I don't know the science behind it, but it seems to work for me. So if you struggle with that, you could try that out, and fingers crossed it will work well for us today as well. So I would say the ice bath trick worked really well because these all, I only had issues with one where it like popped off, but otherwise the shell came off just so nicely. So definitely try the ice bath thing and see how it works for you guys, because I am a firm believer that that is the best way to get your eggshells off of your eggs. And I did rinse all of the eggs off because I wanted to make sure that they did not have any lingering shells on them. And now we're gonna cut them up. I have this really cool egg cutter. It's like in the shape of an egg. It's specifically for eggs. Got it from my grandma, and you just put the egg on here, shut this, and it cuts it. I love it. I have no idea. I'll have to look and see if they still make stuff like this. They probably do. If they do and I find a link, I will link it in the description below, because even though you really only use it for eggs, it is so nice that like y'all need one for sure. Okay, this seriously looks so good. I love the color that it's getting, that like orangish yellowish, and then the green mixture from the onions and the dill. I am going to pop this in the fridge for probably 30 minutes. I'm going to do my dishes, and then I'm gonna make one of these for lunch. So I will show you the sandwich. I bought some croissant rolls because I was like, these are gonna be so good with croissant rolls. Same with the chicken salad. So we're gonna package this up, put it in the fridge for a little bit, and then we will try it. So I have a feeling these are gonna be really messy, but I am so excited to try them. They look fantastic. Okay, the flavor is so good. I love the addition of the pickle juice and the dill. Also with the green onions, it just really enhances the flavor of everything. This is a winner for sure. I'm gonna be making this a lot this summer. And also if you want some additional summer salad recipes, I do have a free guide below with 5 additional recipes that I didn't make today that you could make throughout the summer for any occasion, barbecues, whatnot, and it is free to download, so make sure to check that out. It also comes with free, YouTube links to tutorials on how to make each one of them, and I so appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you again next time. Thanks, y'all. Bye.